Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved. A sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for Brooklyn, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Highsmith in at the 3 spot. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Here's Highsmith for the 3. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Pass to White. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Now here's Giddey. His last outing, he had 18 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drives in, and he comes up with the deuce.
That is Giddey at his best, using his long strides to get to the rim.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Here's Demon. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves. Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
With one shot.
Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any. Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
It's White on the wing. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a moment here, we'll see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Take a look at the Bulls. The season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And, of course, Brooklyn, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And, guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
It's Thomas outside.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. Number 1, the Bulls.
Well, they allow the fewest points per game in the league. Sometimes that can be a factor of pace. But safe to say, when you're number 1, your team is elite at the defensive end.
To the paint. It's stolen by Buzelis. And here's Herter outside. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Clowney. White against Thomas. And then Thomas with the dunk.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Chicago.
Now here's Vucevic. White the pass to Herter. Here's Vucevic. Claxton covering. Fade away. And it's Vucevic missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Giddey surveying the D. Vucevic is screen on Thomas. And White kicks to Vucevic. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, here's Thomas. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Clowney. Now, here's Thomas. White covering. Just 2 to shoot. It's all in by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their number 1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Here we go, fans. Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for team fight. Here we go. Brooklyn goal. Team fight.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. Just an incredible month of basketball. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Here's Clowney. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Claxton. Here's Clowney. Thomas finds Claxton. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Herter, no good. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
On the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Now here's White. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Smith checked in for the Bulls. Here's Thomas. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, Thomas has options out there. He has the touch to score in the mid-range areas.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Clowney. There's the pick. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. Knocked loose and stolen by Thomas. Pass to Highsmith. Over to the left wing. Back to Claxton. Here's Demon. Off target from three-point range. Now Giddey. Back to Herder. Right side, White. Back to Giddey. Over Demon. Highsmith grabs the miss. Nets trail by 10. Outside Thomas. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
Chicago making a switch here. Phillips has checked in. And Brooklyn has possession. Trailing by 10. Man passes to Claxton. Now here's Giddey. He started closer. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Cameron Thomas.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you hope to do as a player, and also what the coaches love to see. The consistency in identifying ways to improve and become better offensively, and he's done that now for consecutive years, and this is the trend he's been striving for.
The first one falls. And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Nets trail by 11. Williams kicks to Thomas. Thomas a screen. Here's Man. Giddey defending. Shot clock at 6. Spins. Here's Thomas. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Smith outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Collins checked in for the Bulls. Okoro comes in for Josh Giddey. Claxton the pass to Man. Down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. Cam Thomas, number 1.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the league right now. I mean, a machine at the offensive end, just so hard for any defense to deal with.
Relentless, consistent, aggressive. There are plenty of words to describe him. He's the kind of scoring threat every team needs to compete at the highest level.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Still without a basket. 6 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Off target from outside.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Williams passes to Claxton. It's Thomas outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. They get it again. The shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 5 points so far.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Jones. Smith outside. Takes the 3. And with the rebound. Nets trail by 12. Pass to Thomas. Here's Clowney. Defended by Dosunmu. Inside. Clowney, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Jones with it. Still yet to score. Smith with a screen on Thomas. Jones drives in. The teardrop falls in. And the Bulls lead by 12. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bulls lead by 12. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game.
Screen!
Oh, hit that!
Shoot.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. I got shooter here. Here we go. We're gonna bust that.
Don't wait for me. Take that! You know what's up.
Pick! Switch!
Hey, man,
Pick coming! Right here. Give it up! Boss the ball!
Come on, kick it out!
Shooter, no! Go.
Take a break.
You got it out. Yep. Left. Give him that. Hey!
Yo!
Shot. Corner. Ball, string up. Blue. I got your help side.
That's the way I flush it down.
Where's the pick? Shut up. Pick.
Oh, hit that.
Shot! Get Josh!
Screen coming.
Shut up!
Take a break.
I got shooter here. Get that. Don't get pit. And one.
Don't wait.
Who's got Josh? Get in.
Firing that.
Ball.
Get the ball pit.
Go over it.
Get to him. Squeeze, baby. Trifecta. Step out. Watch the screen.
Take a break.
Hey, get it. You got double. Back up. Box up. Oh, foul. Right here. Fire. Take it. Hey, yo, right here, Hey, yo, get on top. Fire. Switch. Ball coming. Set it up. Out, switch. Hey, heads up.
What's the roll?
Yo, D up on it, man. Box out.
Switch.
Hey, shot.
Timeout.
Ball.
Get Josh. Get it.
Screen coming.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on.
Hey, pick coming.
That's what's up. Let's show them what we're all about.
Box up. Hey, Vucevic.
That's what's up. Let's show them.
Get it.
What's the pick?
Shot.
Go on, box him out, man. Ball.
Oh, yeah, you can't guard
Right
me.
here.
Get ready to run. Oh,
Yo,
come
don't forget
on,
the
man.
clock.
Way to grab it. Rebound.
Go over it.
I got ball.
Watch the screen.
Shot. Who's got Josh?
Strong foul.
Switch.
Grab that ball.
Come on, we need to get the board. Woo! On the wing.
Don't do too much.
Timeout.
Oh, that's me.
Yo. Set right here. Screen coming.
He got me.
Watch the screen.
Oh, hit down. Rebound.
The snatch that, grab it.
Switch. I got your
coming.
help. Box out.
Crash that boards, man. Crash it.
Come get it.
Nets trail by 9. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Kobe White is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Isaac Okoro. Then there's Dosunmu And it's Smith in at the center, filling out the middle. That one falls.
And Thomas gets it done from anywhere, including when he's this close to the rim.
Okoro setting the pick for Jones. Pass to Okoro. Here's Smith. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Martin against Jones. And here's Martin. Outside Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defense is working hard to stifle Thomas, but he turns close coverage into a good foul call.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, it seems like the more offensive responsibility Cam Thomas has been given in his career, the better he's gotten. That says something about his skill.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Smith with the stuff.
Showcasing the long limbs. Smith going up to snatch that one.
Outside Martin. Now man to the paint. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Jones kicks to Smith. Screen by Smith. Fires from deep. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Here's man, and he dunks it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
White the pass to Jones. On the wing, Dosunmu. Looking to get back on track here, and he sinks the layup. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And there's the call on Jones. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Nets making a switch here. Brownie's checked in. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Here's Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to White. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. On the wing, Williams. Here's Kwame. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside, White. Out left to the wing. Okoro wide open. He fired. His 3-pointers off the mark. Outside Williams. Pass to Sharp. Now man covered by Okoro. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. Poke loose. Outside White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Thomas up top. White covering, and that one, good. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
Showing some muscle there. Terrific job by Thomas staying locked in on the task at hand.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Claxton with the steal. Pass to Demon. Now here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Fires, high post. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Giddey with it. Down low. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And the Bulls with some changes. Buzelis comes in for Smith, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dosunmu. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. Out to the wing. Vucevic against Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. Denied. Nets trail by 7. Here's Demon. To the wing on the left. Pass to Highsmith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Demon. From downtown, hangs home the trifecta.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple, but let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Now, Buzelis. Vucevic setting the pick for Buzelis. Back to Vucevic, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Giddey the pass to White. And here's Huerter. Pass to Buzelis. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Thomas against White. Buzelis sets a screen for White. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
15 seconds.
And here is Giddey, looking to end his cold spell.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You love to see it.
Nets trail by 10. Here's Demon. And the layup is good. Demon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. And it's White missing. The Nets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for White. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, you hate to see sloppy, careless play like that. It's so unnecessary.
Now, Dosunmu. Al Herter, 5 to shoot. From deep. Thomas pulls it down. That's trailed by 8. It's stolen by Buzelis. Here's Giddey. It's deflected. Claxton with the steal. Now here's Dosunmu. Thomas covering. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Point game. Vucevic down low. Claxton's there for the Nets. This one not looking good. Now Thomas. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Bulls leading by 8. 1:31 left in the game. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Claxton. Outside Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Driving to the basket. Here's Demon. Giddey defending. Claxton. Oh, and the hustle pays off there.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Here's Vucevic. Claxton with the steal.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
It's stolen by Vucevic, and so they foul intentionally. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Team's fifth foul. Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, what I like about Giddey, he just knows how to play this game. Helps his team in so many ways. Big for this offensive flow.
And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Now here's Dosunmu. Claxton covering. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Kobe, this team did a great job of spreading the ball around and just getting everyone involved, including yourself. Can you elaborate on how?
We were just being unselfish. You know, we don't really care who scored. We just want to win the game. You got to stay ready. Like I always say, got to stay locked in and got to stay focused. We all came out, we played hard, and we got the job done tonight.
Everyone was ready tonight. Thanks, Kobe.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Josh Giddey.